Today on the Stay at Home Chef, I'm showing you how to make white spinach artichoke lasagna. We're taking all the flavors you love from classic spinach artichoke dip and turning them into one delicious, decadent lasagna. To start, preheat an oven to 375 degrees Fahrenheit and lightly grease a 9x13 deep dish lasagna pan. Then I like to soak my lasagna pasta sheets in some warm water while I prep the rest of the ingredients, and you kind of want to shove them around a little bit so they don't stick together. Then in a large mixing bowl, I'm going to mix together 8 ounces of softened cream cheese with a 1/4 cup of mayonnaise, 1/2 cup of freshly grated parmesan cheese, 3 to 4 cloves of minced garlic, a teaspoon of dried basil, a 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper, and a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. I'm going to use a hand mixer to beat this together. You want the cream cheese to be light and fluffy. Then we'll add in 8 ounces of ricotta, and I like to use whole milk ricotta, 14 ounces of chopped artichoke hearts, and you just buy those in a jar, and then some spinach. You want to use 12 ounces of frozen chopped spinach. Follow the directions on the package for thawing it and make sure you drain it really well. Then we'll use a rubber spatula to fold this all in until it's well combined. Then we'll set that filling aside and head on over to the stove where we'll make a quick bechamel. Start by melting 1/3 cup of butter in a saucepan over medium heat. Then we'll add in 1/3 cup of all-purpose flour, and a little bit of salt and pepper. I like to start out with a 1/4 teaspoon of each, and then we can add more to taste. You'll whisk this in and let it cook over the medium heat for about 2 minutes. We'll slowly pour in 3½ cups of 2% or whole milk and bring this to a simmer. As it comes to a simmer, it'll start to thicken up, and just as it starts bubbling, you'll want to turn off the heat, and you'll see that the sauce is thick enough to coat the back of a spoon or ladle. We are ready to assemble our lasagna. In addition to the lasagna pasta, spinach artichoke filling, and bechamel, you'll also need another cup of freshly grated Parmesan cheese and 4 cups of shredded mozzarella. Start by scooping some of that bechamel sauce into the bottom of your pan and spread it out in a thin, even layer on the bottom. Then I'm going to use paper towels to pat some of my lasagna sheets dry and place those into the bottom of the pan. And then I cut one sheet in half so that I can cover the entire pan and build a strong foundation. Then I'm going to take some of that spinach artichoke mixture and create an even layer on top of the pasta. And if you wanted, you could also add some chicken on top of that filling. Then we'll sprinkle on some of the mozzarella cheese, and then we'll spoon on some bechamel. You want to use about 1/2 to 3/4 of a cup of the bechamel in between the layers. Then we'll sprinkle some of that Parmesan cheese on top of the bechamel. Then layer on some more lasagna pasta sheets, more spinach artichoke filling, more mozzarella cheese, more bechamel, and more Parmesan cheese. And that completes the second layer. We want 3 layers total. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Now after that 3rd layer, we want to finish off the top. So you'll do another layer of pasta sheets. Then we'll do things a little bit differently and pour on the rest of our bechamel and spread it out to cover the pasta. This keeps the pasta from drying out. Then sprinkle on the rest of the mozzarella cheese and the rest of the Parmesan. I'm going to cover the pan loosely with aluminum foil, and we're going to bake this in the 375-degree oven for 50 minutes. And halfway through, we're going to remove the foil and let the cheese brown. Let the lasagna cool for 15 minutes before you slice and serve. I like to garnish mine with a little bit of freshly sliced basil. Thanks for watching. You can find the full written recipe in the video description. Be sure to subscribe, like, and follow, and check out the rest of my videos where you can find hundreds of restaurant quality recipes you can easily make at home. See you later.